wound up for that. Ball seemed to come onto the bat quicker than he thought.
Yep.
End of the over. 2 runs added. The Super Kings are 6 for none. The right-arm medium bowler is coming on to bowl from the university end. Got that away nicely. A direct hit and this could be gone.
If that had been thrown to the other end, I think you'd be looking at another wicket for sure.
Beats the outside edge. Good bowling there. Oh, wow. That is out of here. That could be out of the ground.
It's flown into the crowd. To get that much power coming forward on the front foot is ridiculous.
Can't afford to go too full again. It does help to switch up your deliveries, just to keep them guessing. Oh, now then, that's high in the air. Batters should get a few here.
Managed to get onto the front foot early and just incredible power to loft it over the boundary rope.
Gaikwad is starting to really get on top of this bowling. May need a few changes to hold the momentum. Gaikwad, don't worry about that one. It's gone high and long and a maximum. That's 3 in a row.
Textbook 6, timed well, under the ball, and it flew to the boundary. Awesome power.
Don't need to do anything special. Line and length is the key here. No. Terrible shot. Mumbai kept the batters quiet in that over. So far, though, no wickets for the endeavour being shown. Bumrah from the press box end. Not the ideal way of handling that ball. Ticking the scoreboard over really nicely at the moment. Into the gap and finds the boundary. Wonderful shot for 4.
Doesn't even wait to see if the ball's going to do anything. Onto the front foot, punches it away to the boundary.
Pandya, I don't think, will be too happy with their bowler at the moment. Finds the fielder with that shot. Great shot through the gap.
Yep.
End of the over. 12 runs coming from it. The Super Kings are 38 for none.
That was a lovely flowing drive through the covers to pick up the 4.
Two straight and punch through the leg side, mid-wicket in hot pursuit.
Found the middle of the bat, great timing, lovely front foot shot that's raced to the boundary.
Don't always mind getting hit for runs. What's important, just focus on getting the next delivery right. Beats the field with a great shot. Oh, yes. Oh, brilliant stuff. Opened the shoulder and lofted that over cover. That'll be 6 more. Last one helped the scoring rate, making their intentions for this innings.
That was a tremendous delivery. Fizzed through to the keeper. No more short balls this over.
Right there.
Does very well to quickly get across to this one. Wow, that's missed the lot. End of the over, 13 coming from it. The Super Kings are 51 for none.
Batters are set and they're maintaining their excellent start so far.
Bumrah from the press box end.
Wait.
Collects that one, simple as you like inside the ring. Misses everything. edge. That has flown.
Hit that so hard. Pressed forward, got the body shape right and launched it. One for the textbook.
Getting nicely settled at the crease now. Would have to be very happy with that last shot. Two straight. It's just been helped on its way for a maximum. Fine shot there.
Well, that's just timed brilliantly. Moves closer to 50. Going to need something special to get the wicket.
Smashed all over the park. I wonder if the captain will stick with them.
That ends an amazing power play. Stacks of runs. They should be looking at 200 at least.
The left-arm medium bowler is coming into the attack from the university end. Nice shot, but straight to gully. Not tempted to play at that one. Everyone's gone up. Brilliant diving stop.
Still honing in on their lines. The batter happy to let it go through.
2 runs coming from that over. The Super Kings are 66 for none.
They were just a bit flat after the power play. They came out hard, and I think they really need to keep up that mentality for the back half of the innings. Gaikwad watched it closely and let that go through to the keeper.
What shot, absolutely drilled over point, if you don't mind, and that'll be 6. Rode the bounce beautifully for that shot.
Well, that was just textbook. Finds the space and power to lift that ball over the top, and it just keeps going.
Boundary last ball. What's to come this delivery, I wonder. Fantastic catch at cover point. Great athleticism. Super catch.
The first wicket gone, the opening partnership is broken. You can see the relief on the bowler's face. Another quick wicket and they'll be into the middle order.
The field will come up now, you'd think. Pressure should be on as the new batter strides to the middle. They'll be looking for another quick wicket. Bolt from the university end.
Right on.
Late cut, straight to the fielder. Someone different now to bowl at. Brings a different set of problems. I feel it's just a matter of pitching the ball up and getting them onto the front foot.
That was a tremendous delivery. Fizzed through to the wicketkeeper. No more short balls this over.
Dhoni ready to face their first ball. Really needs to settle quickly and see if they can get the ball into the gaps. Smacks that away through the gap.
Well, that was a poor delivery. You really can't bowl like that. It got what it deserved.
Good contest here at the moment. 4 off the last ball. It'll be interesting to see how the bowler can respond. Over the infield with a cracking shot.
The delivery was poor. Still needed to be put away though, and what a lovely shot to get the boundary.
Do they go full? Do they go short? A lot to ponder this delivery after the boundary. Outrageous catch. What a wicket to get. Oh, great work. Held their nerve while the ball was in the air, and they've taken a good catch.
This innings cut short before it could really take off. They'll be disappointed they couldn't go on and score a big one.
Yeah, big opportunity. They've worked really hard in recent weeks. They should have the confidence to build an innings and get a big score on the board. Ravindra taking guard. Has been playing really well in recent matches. Certainly needs to bring their A game today. Can't get that outside the ring field. Needs to be on target.
Well, that was a very solid shot. Read the length early to get onto the front foot, and that raced away for 4.
Just need to keep it simple. Line and length. Roundabout off stump. That'll force a mistake. Great shot.
Well, that's what you pay your entrance money for. It's flown into the crowd. A brilliant shot off the front foot. No need to move.
I didn't feel there was too much wrong with that last delivery. They just need to keep the ball in the right areas and the rewards will come. Nice shot, straight to gully. Playing all their shots in that over, a very expensive over.
They've got busy working the ball around and hitting boundaries in between. It's a good setup for a strong finish.
That's gone for 6. That is a huge one. Dhoni gets plenty from these bowlers.
That's just a brilliantly aggressive shot. Gets onto the front foot and it's flown over the boundary.
Bolt shouldn't be too worried about that last ball. They've got them playing their shots. Just need to tighten their areas now. No. Terrible shot. Beats the outside edge. Good bowling there. Dhoni muscles that away. It's flat and hard and 4 more.
That was a boundary the moment the ball left the bat. Can't time that any better. Perfection.
This delivery just needs to be pitched up on a length. Too short, and you're going to get punished on this pitch. Too good. That is huge.
Too much width, really. They're only asking for that to be hammered into the stands, and that is exactly what's happened.
Always difficult to focus after what happened last ball, but you just got to stay positive and believe the wicket's going to come. End of the over, a big one. 16 runs coming from it. The Super Kings, 112 for 2. This bowler knows how to give the ball an almighty tweak. Let's see how they go. Couldn't get it through the field. Nearly gets the edge. Santner with a great delivery there. The batter's made a bit of a meal of that delivery. End of the over. 1 from it. The Super Kings, 113 for 2. Chahar coming back on here. They've been bowling really well so far. simple as you like. The batter didn't bother to look at more than one delivery in that over.
An innings that promised much and really, in the end, delivered very little. Pretty disappointing all round.
Before that wicket, the new batter comes charging out to the crease. They're quick to take guard and face up.
That's the start you want. Awesome shot, and it's flown over the boundary.
Timed that perfectly.
Clipped way off the pads. What a shot for four.
That last ball isn't something you want to repeat of. You don't want to be giving away easy runs. Six of your finest, please. Cover drive for a maximum. Brilliant.
Well, enough leverage there to get a good swing of the arms under it to get it over the rope.
I'd like to see them just aim for the top of off now. As a bowler, you've got to make them play on your terms. Well, now, that could be out of the ground. That's a tremendous shot, just sailed away.
Well, that ball has been hit. It's flown into the crowd. To get that much power coming forward onto the front foot is just ridiculous. A good innings, that's 50. A simple raise of the bats. Thumbs up to their batting partner, and they're ready to go again.
Santner from the press box end. Flex that one, simple as you like, inside the ring. End of the over, 4 runs coming off it. The Super Kings are 141 for 3.
They had a great foundation early on, and they've carried it forward to make a big total.
Wow, that's missed a lot. Square drive, lofted over cover for a maximum. What a shot that was. Open the face on impact, combined with a really clean strike. Getting nicely settled at the crease now. Would have to be very happy with that last shot. Misses everything. Oh, that's a cracking shot. That's going to be 6. It's going way back into the crowd there.
Gets onto the front foot, and that shot is full of aggression. Sent high and long over the rope.
Pandya, I don't think, will be too happy with their bowler at the moment. That's out. Caught. Straight to cover point for an easy catch.
It's another wicket, the 4th. Sometimes you just have to accept that you couldn't do anything about a delivery.
A difficult period as they come to the wicket. They'll take plenty of time to settle themselves in before facing their first ball. Middle, what a start.
That's just a textbook 6. Timed well, under the ball, and it flew to the boundary. Awesome power.
Some well-targeted bowling in that over. Certainly something to build on. Bumrah coming into the attack from the press box end.
That was a tremendous delivery. Fizzed through to the keeper. No more short balls this over.
Drive straight down the ground. Mid-on will collect that one though. Gone. Superb catch. Didn't time it at all, and mid-on with an easy catch.
Well, this is a fantastic wicket. Kept the runs down, really didn't get settled, and looked to be in trouble for most of the knock.
And with that wicket, we'll see a change out in the middle. The task here will be that of support and getting themselves settled into their innings. That is quite extraordinary. Dubé, don't do it to them like that. What a shot.
That's just silly. The power on that shot is incredible. That's the sort of shot you want to see at a cricket match.
Dubé has gotten the big shot away this over. Now they can focus on playing the next ball on its merits. That's a special catch. Oh, great work. Held their nerve while the ball was in the air, and they've taken a good catch.
As they head back to the pavilion, they'll be wishing they went about this innings a little differently. Not too much to speak of on the scoreboard.
The new batter always likes to feel bat on ball as they bring a bit of nervous energy to the wicket. Six of your finest, please. Cover drive for a maximum. Brilliant.
Just missed the line. Not the worst delivery, but that was dispatched with interest. Everyone just watched that in awe.
The right-arm medium bowler is coming into the attack from the university end. Oh, that's been heaved away and punished over the rope. That's a brute of a maximum.
Hit that one on the up. A fabulous drive for six.
Yeah, it can be very disheartening seeing good deliveries smacked around. Sometimes, though, you just got to accept it and move on. Tripathi goes all the way. Massive strike, and that's two in a row.
How clean did they hit that? Plays that immaculately with a straight bat.
Two boundaries in a row. Time to focus back to line and length. Yeah, they've held that. Brilliant work in the deep. Caught right on the boundary.
They find themselves 7 wickets down. It's about now you need someone to stand up and stick around at the crease.
New batter comes to the crease. Never an easy time to come into bat after the fall of a wicket. Over, the Super Kings, 185 for 7.
They had a great foundation early on, and they've carried it forward to make a big total.
Santner, the left-arm orthodox bowler, is coming into the attack from the press box end.
Yep.
Lovely cover drive, straight to the extra cover fielder. There's a chance if it hits. Outrageous catch. What a wicket to get. Oh, great work. Held their nerve while the ball was in the air, and they've taken a good catch.
Well, a fantastic wicket. Kept the runs down, really didn't get settled, and looked to be in trouble for most of the knock.
That's a long way to walk out there just to turn around and walk straight back. They'll just want to get this first run behind them and then push on.
Yeah.
Saw that so early and the timing was fantastic.
End of the over, the Super Kings, 194 for 8. Pandya from the university end. Poor shot, really lucky.
Yeah.
Oh, that's a wondrous stroke, straight through the covers.
That races away to the boundary. A beautiful shot off the front foot. Just textbook stuff.
Boundary last ball. What's to come this delivery, I wonder. Onto that early, that could be 4. Beats the outside edge. Good bowling there. Nearly gets the edge. Pandya with a great delivery there. That is quite extraordinary. Shankar, don't do it to them like that. What a shot.
Well, that's what you pay your entrance money for. It's flown into the crowd. A brilliant shot off the front foot. No need to move.
Playing all their shots in that over, a very expensive over.
They attacked all areas of the ground, 4s, 6s, and there was strong running as well.
No, terrible shot. Nice shot, straight to gully. Trouble! They go up here, but it might have pitched a bit short. We'll have to wait and see what the umpire says.
That's just a brilliantly aggressive shot. Gets onto the front foot and it's flown over the boundary.
Do they go full? Do they go short? A lot to ponder this delivery after the boundary. And that's the end of the innings. Mumbai have been set a target of 217 runs. This is a very defendable total. The openers will need to get their eye in very quickly and get the scoreboard ticking over if they have any chance.
Pathirana coming in.
Collects that one, simple as you like, inside the ring. Lovely cover drive, straight to the extra cover fielder. Couldn't get it through the field. That's a strong appeal. What's the umpire's decision? Yeah, the keeper's really gone up, as do the surrounding fielders. They seem convinced. Could be a review coming up.
Now, I didn't pick up on anything there. Very close to the bat, though. Was there a bat on it? The fielders think there was. This could be trouble.
Yeah, not the best of reviews there. Great call by the umpire, though. Ahmed, the left-arm pace bowler, is coming on to bowl from the press box end. Great shot, pulled straight to backward square leg, though. Beautiful timing there off the front foot. It's racing away. The fielder out in the deep has some serious work to cut it off.
Well, you sometimes just have to stop and admire batting like that. Gets onto the front foot early, well-timed, and 4 runs. How will he reply?
Straight to the fielder. Across the stumps and a flick of the wrist. It's wide and square leg. Could be 4.
It just looks so easy. Gets onto the front foot and eases through the ball. They can just stand and admire that shot.
Getting nice and settled at the crease now. Would have to be very happy with that last shot. Massive edge. Misses everyone, and that's racing away. Good contest here at the moment. 4 off the last ball. It'll be interesting to see how the bowler can respond. Was quick onto that in the infield. End of the over. 12 runs coming from it. Mumbai 17 for none. Patirana from the university end. Smacks that away through the gap. Nicely fielded out deep on the boundary. Ticking the scoreboard over really nicely at the moment. Edge, amazing delivery. Time to follow up after such a great delivery. Pitch it on a length is obviously the way to go. Cuts that off well in the infield. edge, but it drops safely. End of the over. 4 runs coming off it. Mumbai 21 for none. Lovely cover drive, but straight to the extra cover fielder. Doesn't beat the infield. Ahmed with a huge appeal. That's a confident appeal. Over the infield with a cracking shot.
That was a boundary the moment the ball left the bat. Can't time that any better. Perfection.
The over comes to an end. Not many runs coming off it. Both sides need to inject some life into this match.
Four gone, and the batters really need to work the ball more at the moment. They need to look for boundaries before the power play ends. Can he come back with a dot ball?
Massive chance. That's gone. Didn't ask for an easier catch. Simple as you like. The batter didn't bother to look at more than one delivery in that over.
The trudge back to the pavilion. A disappointing display in the end for someone with such batting skills. This one goes down as a fail.
A lot of pressure coming to the crease. Not had the best of weeks leading up to this game, so I want to show everyone their strength. Finds the fielder with that shot. Massive outside edge. Just got to follow up that last delivery. Found the edge, but no reward, but putting pressure on the batter. Thick edge. Time to keep the pressure on now. Great ball, that last one, to find the edge. It's just a case of finding the same spot. Ryan drills that one away. That'll be 4 more to the tally.
There was a gap there and pulled away with conviction to the boundary.
Five runs in that over. Mumbai 31 for 1.
So that's the 5th over of the power play completed.
Straight through the line of the ball, right out of the middle of the bat.
I'd like to see them just aim for the top of off now. As a bowler, you've got to make them play on your terms.
Bit of shape on the way through. Ryan, happy just to watch it go by.
Two straight and punched through the leg side.
Came forward under the front foot and eased it away to the boundary.
The last one helped the scoring rate, making their intentions for this innings. Misses everything. Lovely cover drive, but straight to the extra cover fielder. Pulled away, but straight to square leg. End of the over, end of the restrictions. I'm sure we'll see some big fielding changes coming. Patirana from the university end. Great shot, pulled straight to backward square leg though. Onto the front foot, super shot, should be four.
That is a masterclass of batting. Reads the length, gets forward, dispatches it to the boundary.
Gaikwad, I don't think, will be too happy with their bowler at the moment.
Still honing in on their lines. The batter happy to let it go through.
This could be trouble. That's out. Caught. Oh, great work. Held their nerve while the ball was in the air and have taken a good catch.
Two down, the long walk back to the pavilion for them. This could be a huge swing of momentum.
Now, great opportunity to prove the critics wrong. Certainly needs to build an innings for the team. Glanced away nicely, but fine short, fine leg. End of the over. 7 runs coming from it. Mumbai 49 for 2. that's missed the lot. Can't get that outside the ring field. Oh my, that's stuck. What a catch. Fantastic catch at cover point. Great athleticism.
Well, the end of an entertaining performance with the bat. Certainly a good wicket to get. Those runs were really starting to flow.
Coming to the wicket, they'll be looking to play within the V early and expand as they get settled.
Please give them a round of applause.
Jacks watched it closely and let that go through to the keeper.
Someone different now to bowl at. Brings a different set of problems. I feel it's just a matter of pitching the ball up and getting them onto the front foot. That's the end of a very good over. Great pressure being placed on the batters here.
It's been a bit of a battle finding some big overs, but they worked the ball around nicely.
The right armour is coming on to bowl from the university end. Smacks that away through the gap.
What a lovely shot. Flown to the boundary. That's not the type of ball to be bowling.
Lovely cover drive, but straight to the extra cover fielder. Drilled that one away. Does very well to quickly get across to this one. The left armour is the new bowler from the press box end. Couldn't get it through the field.
What a great bowling display. Kept the run rate way down